What's up, everybody? I figured since I was home for an entire week that this would be a good time to do a little office tour. I spend a lot of time in here. This is where I lesson plan, this is where I grade papers, this is where I play video games, this is where I read, listen to music, things like that. So I spend a great deal of time in this room, and I'd like to show it to you. So, here we go. Let's hop into it. This is the best kind of like angle that I can get on this. So let's talk about my desk first. It's nice for when I'm grading papers, I can have different stacks. You know, still have room right here to grade. This keyboard I can unplug and stick underneath here. I can clear this whole thing off. And there's a lot of real estate with this desk. That's why I like it so much. This is where I edit most of my videos, honestly, as well. On Sundays, I'll usually sit down here and lesson plan. At night, I'll grade. This is also where I play video games, too. So you can see I've got that little screen right there with my under-engineered wall mount there. It's just a piece of wood that I've screwed into the back of the television. So I've mounted it to the wall. I use it, I've got it hooked up to the PlayStation, which I have hooked up underneath here. And I also use it as an external monitor as well. Whenever I do D&D on Monday nights, we play on Roll20, and so I pull up the Roll20 screen on that. That way I can have notes and things like that up on my actual laptop screen. Nothing fancy. So let's talk about some other things real quick. Alright, this is the futon right here. Ha. Nice and roomy. I will, at times, sit here and read. Sometimes I like to sit here and grade. It's just a little bit of a comfier place, more relaxed place to grade and get work done. A great mini nap has been had on this futon. Took one yesterday, probably take one today, because that's what I do. I take naps. Now this, coming up now, is the new to this room. So right here is a new chair that I got from Aubrey's grandmother. She is moving in with her uncle, the same one that we got our new appliances from. And so I've made this into my little reading / music corner. This is a super comfy chair. I actually yesterday pulled it up to my desk to play video games, whereas that chair sometimes hurts my back. When I sit there for too long, this chair was, I mean, I could have gone. We could have had a marathon gaming session last night, but I got sleepy. And I moved all my posters to this area too, to this little corner. I liked having those in the background in my videos. I just thought that it added a little bit to it. This is my home office. I'm gonna set this thing back down and talk to you a little bit about why I like this office so much. When I moved into the dorms with my best friend Aaron, that was the first time that I really got to express myself in a space. So when I say a space, I'm talking about like 4 walls, like my room, essentially. I mean, I went all out with posters and lights. It was just such a good feeling to be able to put posters up of my favorite bands and express myself a little bit through how I decorated different styles and how I did things. Like I had a hammock under my bed one year in college, and I just thought that was the coolest thing ever. Ever since then, I've thought that it was really important to have a space where you can just feel like you are you, your favorite version of yourself, by what you have around you, what you have up on the walls, things like that. And I've tried to do the same thing with my classroom. That's why I have whole corners of my classroom devoted to just like self-expression. One corner of my classroom, I have different posters and my students' artwork that they do. Even if it's just like a little stick figure, I put it up on the wall. And in the other corner, I have a bunch of inspirational quotes on this chalkboard thing that I made. You know, I spend a lot of time in that room and I spend a lot of time in this room, and I think it's super important to feel good in those spaces. So that's why I've decorated this kind of how I've wanted to. You know, I've got some posters up on the wall. I have the vinyls, little knickknacks up on shelves like my D&D stuff, pocket knives, my old Game Boy Color, which still works by the way, play it every once in a while, favorite books, things like that. Just have them out to where I can see them because they make me feel good. Because I have a special connection with everything that you see in this room. It's not state of the art or anything. I mean, look at my wall mount for my TV. It's a piece of wood. Like, that's it. The shelves are from Walmart or inherited. Like, I didn't go out and really buy any of this stuff other than the shelving. And, you know, I got the cheapest I could find. But it's me. And I think that's the important thing. It's an expression of myself. It's a place where I really feel like myself. It's a place where I feel creative. And I like it. Yeah, so thanks for watching this little home office tour. If you like what you saw here, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're feeling generous, hit the little bell so that you know when I post new videos. This is a channel that's kind of centered around my journey through education, being a teacher, and balancing teaching and then normal life outside of that. And so I do different types of vlogs, different types of videos. So if you're interested in any of that, then stick around, watch some of the other ones. Alright, thanks for watching everybody. I will see you in the next one.